Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Love of My Life by Taylor Swift. My name's Billy from Piano Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. Okay, so not many chords needed for this. We are in standard tuning, and I'm going to go over the finger picking a little bit. However, if you want to strum, stick with me because I am going to talk about that as well. But first of all, let's go through the chords. We need a C major chord, and that is 3 on the A string, 2 on the D, an open G, 1 on the B, and an open E from there. We also need an A minor chord, which is an open A, 2 on the D and G, 1 on the B, and an open E. We then need a G sus4, which is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, 0 on the D and G, 1 on the B, that makes it the sus4, and a little finger on the high E. And then eventually you're going to use a normal G major chord, which is just that finger taken away. There may be some other parts coming up later on which has new chords, but for now, those are the 4 chords that we need. And to start with, it's a really nice, beautiful kind of piano keyboard part. And if you can, we're going to finger pick it like this. And what I'm doing is playing the A string, A, G, A, B, and then G, D, and then the G. And what we'll do is then move to the A minor. Basically play the exact same pattern of notes. Then when you go to the G sus4, do the same, but instead of playing the A string first, play the E string. And then you'll do it again for the G. Now that's going to be a big part of the song if you want to finger pick. However, later on in the song you could strum, and I'm going to demonstrate what the strumming pattern is now. So we have the C major chord. So yeah, that C major chord, we've got the dun 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 dun. And again, I'm using my fingers just to create a nice personal feel to the song. I think that really adds to the kind of mood of the piece. So you play C to A minor, G sus4, and then release to the G major afterwards. Now, if you do that twice, you've got the introduction, and do it 2 more times, you've got the first verse. However, after that, there's a pre-chorus, which is F major. F major being 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1 on the B and E, and we have A, F major to A minor, G sus4, and then a normal G major chord. If you play around that twice, you get the pre-chorus. Now, just before we talk about the chorus, which is slightly different, if you'd like the chord charts for this, as well as the chords and the lyrics matching up, then head on over to Patreon. There is a link to that in the description. Not only do you get this song, but you get every song that Taylor has made for this brand new album. So yeah, feel free to check that out. Just saves you from writing it out, potentially making a mistake. So check that out. And what we'll do now is look at the chorus, which is a bit of a mixture of the first 2 sets of chords. C major to the A minor, G sus4 to the G. You will play that a second time and then go to the F, to the A minor, G sus4 to the G major. And if you play that a second time, you get the full chorus. Okay, so this is where we get a little bit of repetition. We have a post-chorus, which is the C, A minor, G sus4, G, twice round. There is then another pre-chorus after that, which is the F, A minor, G, sus4, G, do that twice, and then a chorus just like the first chorus, where you go from the C chord progression to the F chord progression. However, we then get a new part of the song, which is the bridge, and that is D minor. D minor is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 1 on the high E, and we play to an E minor, which is an open E, 2 on the A and D strings, and 0 on the rest. F, F again, then we have D minor, E minor, F, up to the G. Do all of that twice and you've got yourself the bridge. Now we're almost at the end of the song, so there are quite a few different sections in this, so quite a lot to remember. So do consider getting that PDF over on Patreon. We have a chorus, which thankfully is the same as every other chorus, twice around the C chord progression, twice around the F. And then finally we have an outro, and that outro is the F chord, A minor, G sus4, and then the G. And if you do that twice, you've got yourself to the end of the song. And there we go. So, quite a lot of sections going on there, but thankfully not a huge amount of chords. It's an extremely pretty piece, this one. I quite like this one. I think it's my favourite from the track, from the whole album, should I say. And what I'd like to say is thanks to the people on the screen. Those are my active patrons. The moment this video goes live, they will get the content that I mentioned earlier straight away in their inbox. So, thanks to them for supporting me, and thanks to you for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.